Hi, it's Nicole and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about why I will no longer use cloth pads. The title's not completely honest. This is a problem that I am currently dealing with. I've always had super sensitive skin to the point that when I was little I had to stop taking baths early on because it caused irritations and problems for me. And I just have a lot of things that irritate my skin, and I'm finding now that out of my 80 some cloth pad stash, that only really 5 feel somewhat comfortable to me. I'm finding that I can't do cotton, I can't do flannel, I can't do crushed velvet, I can't do minky. I'm just kind of at a loss. The only fabric that does feel comfortable is the bamboo charcoal, and it seems to be soft enough against my skin to not irritate it, and it does a really good job wicking the moisture away. It doesn't so much help with the heat, and I can't do them on an everyday basis because of the PUL TPU material that these do have. It does get rather hot, but especially for my period, these have been great. And I'm just finding that, first of all, moisture with cotton and flannel. I used to love them for the everyday basis, like for my incontinence problem, but I've just gotten so sensitive that I can't wear it, and I can't change the pads enough. Even if I'm changing them every hour, I still feel moist enough to cause an issue. And it's just getting to be so much of an issue that I can't feel like normal because it just feels too moist. I'm I know that there's other fabrics out there that wicks the moisture away, but I have a really like a problem with like athletic material too. Anything that feels kind of like slick or um, kind of like nylon, sort of like if you know what I'm talking about. They make underwear out of it all the time. Like it's kind of stretchy and kind of like a slick material. That seems to bother me, so I'm not sure if I should just try to invest in a lot of these bamboo charcoal pads and that kind of thing for my period, and then every day see if I can find a maker or somebody that will make me a maybe like a flannel backed with this bamboo charcoal topped. And I know a lot of like Etsy makers and that kind of thing don't use this fabric. It tends to only be like diaper companies and like Chinese diaper companies and that kind of thing that put pads out with this bamboo charcoal. So I'm not really sure how to get that without like a PUL or TPU material. So I'm kind of just wanting some advice. Do you have things that I can try, shops that I can try, materials that I can try? Um, I'm just kind of looking, and yes, wearing a cup for my actual period part does help, but I have an incontinence problem, so I still feel moist. My underwear still would get moist, and I don't really want to wear a cup with a pad and be extra hot and sweaty, and that would cause irritation. I don't want that, and so I'm willing to try whatever. So I've just been having a lot of issues with that lately, and that's why I've been going more towards makeup and DIYs and fun other stuff here with my YouTube channel, just because I've been struggling with a lot of issues with myself and kind of figuring it out and dealing with it. And so I haven't been focusing on cloth pads and reusable products, reusable menstrual products as much as I used to, just because I'm so frustrated and I'm just at such a point that I just want to give up, and it's like I don't know really what to do or how to make it better or how to feel like how to make it feel good again. And so the irritation did eventually get so bad that I ended up getting a yeast infection because the irritation I just let it go so long that the irritation got so bad, and I got my first ever yeast infection. And then so like I'm crazy with that, so like I bleached all of my pads, I bleached all of my underwear because but this is the first time that I have ever gotten an actual yeast infection from having being irritated so bad that I had like open wound kind of things to pick up like the bacteria. So I'm currently dealing with that, bleaching everything, making sure that that doesn't come back, and kind of trying to be healthy to prevent that. I mean, I'm not sure, I've never had like a really yeast infection before. It's not bad, but that's causing extra irritation on top of what I was dealing with already for the past like months. So I've just been dealing with all of this lately, and I'd love to know what your thoughts on it, what kind of material maybe would work, or maybe somebody that would be willing to help me and let me do custom orders for certain fabrics and that kind of thing, and try that out to be helpful. So please let me know if you have any thoughts or comments, and thank you for watching.